I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the Wargames. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if Wargames was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's Wargames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, Wargames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the Wargames begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, James Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline Wargames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every lift-off with authority.
This War Games just got Usi. Zayn joining the original Bloodline side. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Follow through with the uppercut.
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more.
Hooked up, DDT.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
Some good contact by Jey Uso.
On point.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Oh my gosh! Throwing hands on that narrow steel platform wedged between the ropes.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Punch right in the head.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for some. What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
Down with a DDT.
Look at Jey, his lights are off.
Setting up. Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Vicious use of the knee.
Oh, man, Jacob Fatu just got busted up.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the tribal chief.
force the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Rollins, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
And another big right. And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain. One step ahead there.
Strong form, double axe handle.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. So Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
Oh, God. Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too. And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline. It really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still juicy?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean...
Oh, my God, that is gonna hurt.
He is leaving nothing to chance with these even teams. He's making sure to have any weapon at his disposal. He has them locked.
Take him! A spectacular diving Hurricane Run.
Hey, guys, this is what Wargames is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. If he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the
And we see Zayn.
Has Sami ended it here?
There are no words for the ride these fans have got.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
He's standing tall on top of the cage now.
Using the knee. Oh my God! The target was acquired and the warhead did not miss. These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see.
Stiff headbutt.
Oh no, he is in a bad way.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
No doubt, Sami just ended this.
But then to Sami Zayn.
Wait to avoid that.
Sent flying over to the other ring. Taking on even more brutal damage there.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
This is not looking good for him.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
can vanquish Tama. Scaling this unforgiving Wargames cage. Nasty boot by Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up. He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this Wargames structure. Uso, and it's Jay.
Tama able to avoid impact. Looking to go by Tama. Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. Stops the attack. What a hit to the gut. Is it all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Kick finds it. Jimmy gets intercepted.
He's got him.
Kicks out before one.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count. It's stunning. Zayn has it for the blue thunderbomb.
This will turn your lights out in a hurry.
And the punishing
Jimmy might have just finished things. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
But meanwhile, Zayn
Could put Tama down for good.
You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team has dished out. Everyone on Solo's team are filling the Wargames cage with their own blood.
Punch right in the head. Pinpointing the trick here.
And Jacob with the wherewithal.
Nothing fancy here. Taste of victory. Done. Sammy with a big boot.
Has Sammy ended it there. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. This sledge hit another powerful now.
Oh, did you hear that? Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Jacob thought two's got a problem here. Top rope.
Splash.
That could put Solo down for good.
So precise with the super kick.
Are we about to see it again?
DDT. Jacob not to get enough of it.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Thought he had it. You gotta be kidding me. Forearm gonna cut off the whip.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Solo ready to finally put Roman away.
Saw it coming and went for the defensive headbutt. Landing a big hit with that hammer. So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about honor, but you have to think about your health, too.
Caught an elbow in the gut for that effort.
Devastating flatliner. Tama's looking to wrap this one up. It's gonna go by Tonga. And look out. Here it comes.
Tonga twist. Can Reigns recover from that?
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing with a series of blows.
And shot to the gut, too. Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him. Boom! Big time.
Nice. Schoolboy from behind. Cover. Shoulders up before two.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of. Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Knocked down.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
He's Zayn closing this out.
Send him clear into the other ring.
Down suplex.
Lightning stop, and so is that.
The cover. The cover. And now Tonga. He gets the kick out after the one.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Both wrists captured. Tama put a stamp on this one.
And Tama keeps on powering through the remainder of the attack.
Yeah, Tama could be looking for a home run very soon.
Superman punch by the Tribal Chief.
The new Bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true Bloodline.